Welcome to this Real Python video course, Sorting a Python Dictionary. My name is Stephen and I'll be guiding you through this topic over the coming lessons. Python's dictionary is one of the main data types which you learn about early on in your Python journey. But if you've ever tried sorting a Python dictionary, you'd have realized that it's not as straightforward as when you're dealing with other data types, such as sequences like lists or tuples. Let's have a look at this dictionary, which contains points assigned to players who are playing some game. There are 4 elements in this dictionary. The keys are strings with the names of the players, and the values are integers with the number of points that each player has at any point in the game. Now, if you want to sort this dictionary, the first question you need to ask is, what does it mean, sorting this dictionary? For example, do you want to sort the dictionary based on the number of points that each player has? In that case, you'd be sorting using values. And let's say you want to go from highest to lowest. You'd have Jim in first place with 12 points, followed by Jill with 10, Jack with 8 points, and finally Jane with 5 points. Or perhaps you want to sort the dictionary using the players' names and sort them out in alphabetical order. In this case, you'd be using the keys, and you'd have Jack in first place, followed by Jane, and then Jill and Jim. You may even have more complex use cases, possibly with dictionaries with nested data structures. And in those cases, you may want to define your own rules for how to sort the dictionary. In this course, you'll be exploring all of these scenarios and learning how you can sort dictionaries, whatever your application. So let's see what's coming up in this course. The first part of this course will set the scene for what you need in order to sort dictionaries. The first question you'll ask is, are items in a dictionary ordered? This is something that has changed in the relatively recent past in Python. Do dictionaries have methods to reorder items within them, in the same way that lists, for example, have such methods? You'll then move on to refresh your memory on how the built-in function sorted works. Often, you would use sorted with sequences such as lists. Next, you'll focus more on dictionaries, which is the main purpose of this course. You'll explore what views in a dictionary are, and then you'll find out how you can use the same built-in function sorted, but this time to sort dictionaries. And you'll also go a step further and sort dictionaries using more complex sorting rules that might be more suited to the application you're looking at. Right, so let's get started. Sorting data structures depends on the order of the items. However, prior to Python 3.6, dictionaries had no order. Changes were made in Python 3.6 to how dictionaries are implemented. And as a side effect of these changes, the order of insertion of items is now maintained. This was made a formal part of the language in Python 3.7. This means that from Python 3.7 onwards, you have a guarantee that the order in which you add items in a dictionary is maintained and you can rely on it. However, this does not make dictionaries sequences like lists or tuples. Even though the order is maintained, they are not ordered structures in the same way as lists are. Let's explore this in the Python REPL. Let's start with a dictionary similar to the one you've seen earlier. This one only has 2 names in it, Jill with 10 points and Jack with 8 points. Let's assume these are points in a game that Jill and Jack are playing. Let's also create a list with just the points, so not the names, 10, 8. Now, a list is a sequence. Therefore, we can rely on the position of the items in the list. For example, we can always fetch the first item, the one with index 0, and that will always be 10. Dictionaries, the order is maintained, but I can't use the order to fetch an item from a dictionary. In this case, we get a key error because there's no key 0 in our dictionary. Instead, we would need to use the key, for example, Jill, and that will tell us Jill has 10 points. Where's the difference? Let us compare. So points is our dictionary, Jill 10, Jack 8. Let's compare this dictionary with another dictionary, which is going to be fairly similar. But I'm going to put Jack first, also with 8 points. So I haven't changed the number of points that Jack has, but I've simply placed Jack first. and Jill is second, also with 10 points. So are these two dictionaries identical? The original one had Jill in first place and Jack in second place, whereas now I have Jack and Jill. And the answer is true. These dictionaries are considered equal because each key has the same value. It does not matter that the order is different. This is not true for lists. For example, if I had to check whether 10:8 is equal to 8:10, even though the values are the same, the order is not. Therefore, they are not equal. Let's display points as list again, which is the list 10,8. Now, lists also have another useful built-in method, which is sort.sort. And this allows us to sort the list in place, directly in place. Let's have a look at points as list now. It has now been sorted with 8 being first and 10 being the second element. Lists, because they're ordered data structures, have built-in features through their methods to reorder their elements, insert items at a specific position in the list. Dictionaries, however, do not have such methods. When you need to sort a dictionary, you cannot rely on any of its built-in methods. Let's review the key points from this lesson before moving on to the next one. Dictionaries weren't ordered before Python 3.6. This means you couldn't sort a dictionary and keep it as a dictionary. However, the changes made ensure that the order of insertion is now maintained. And this order is now guaranteed since Python 3.7, when this became a formal part of the language. Still, dictionaries aren't sequences, and they don't have the same methods, such as lists do, that can be used to reorder elements. In the next lesson, you'll see yet another reason why dictionaries aren't well suited to be sorted. Dictionaries aren't well suited for sorting. You've seen in the previous lesson that they don't have methods to reorder the items in the same way that lists do, for example. Let's see why this is a problem. You can create a dictionary points, similar to the one from the previous lesson, but there are 4 players now: Jill, Jack, Jim, and Jane. And the values are the number of points that they have at a certain point during the game. You can also create a list, as you did in the previous lesson. Points as list. The list this time has 4 values: 10, 8, 12, 5. You've seen in the previous lesson that since points as list is a list, you can call the sort method, which sorts the list in place. This means that it doesn't create a new list. Instead, it reorders the values within the same object, within the same list. Points as list now has the values 5, 8, 10, 12. Same items as before, but in a different order. Unfortunately, it's not so straightforward to do the same thing with a dictionary. The methods to reorder items in a dictionary aren't there. They're not present. Let's see how you could do it if you wanted to. Let's say you want to order this dictionary based on the number of points the players have, from highest to lowest. So Jim should be first with 12 points, then Jill, Jack, and finally Jane. Let's take the second placed person, Jill, and you could delete Jill entirely from the list, from the dictionary rather. We're dealing with a dictionary. And Jill is not there anymore. Jill is missing, but you could add Jill back. And Jill had 10 points. There's Jill back in the dictionary with 10 points, but since you deleted Jill and added her back in, she's now in the final place in the dictionary. A reminder that dictionaries remember the order of insertion. Jill has been removed and then re-added. Therefore, she ends up in the last place. The item Jill 10 is at the end. Jack is next. We could delete Jack in the same way and add Jack back in. And Jack had 8 points. And when we look at the dictionary, Jim and Jane haven't moved, except that we've removed items and placed them at the end, because each time we add an item in a dictionary, they go at the end. So Jill 10 and Jack 8 are the final 2 items. Let's take Jane. Jane is the last who's left. She should be at the end. So we could delete Jane, and we can add her back in, but Jane has 5 points. And that means we have reordered this dictionary by deleting items and adding them again. And each time we add them again, they go at the end. This is the same object as we had before. You did not create a new dictionary. It's the same dictionary, but the items have been reordered. However, doing it this way is not ideal. In real applications, you'll never reorder a dictionary in this manner. Let's recap. It's difficult to sort dictionaries in place. Dictionaries are mutable objects, but they don't have the methods you need to reorder their items. You can delete a key value pair and add it again to the dictionary. This process does place the item at the end of the order within the dictionary, but you generally do not want to sort a dictionary using this manual method. In the following lessons, you'll look at different techniques to sort dictionaries in a better and more efficient manner.